Here we go.
All right. Hey,
this
everybody.
Is the show starring Adam and Sami, the podcast.
Hey, everybody. It's Adam and Sami. No, What's Up podcast. I got it this time.
Wow.
I got it.
Okay.
I had to come through.
You might have blown some eardrums with that
I
one.
might have, but also sometimes you gotta push. You gotta do what you don't want to do.
Sometimes you gotta push.
And you just gotta be like, I gotta
Sometimes you gotta squeeze.
You gotta adapt, and you just gotta move forward. You gotta push ahead.
Sometimes you gotta emit new forces.
Yeah, new energy, bro.
New energy. Okay, well,
you gotta sense
we do have a fairly sensitive and vulnerable audience, so I'd like to just, be cognizant of that. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So I want to make sure we are aware that
you have to be what is that about?
Cognizant of their feelings.
No, what?
Cognizant?
I think you're saying it with an S and it's a Z.
Cognizant.
Cognizant.
Are you making fun of my lisp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're not cognizant of my lisp.
Cognizant.
I'm sensitive about it.
Sensitive.
Okay. All right.
Okay, all right.
We're rocking.
He's avoiding S words now.
We're flying into this thing. We're doing great. Let's hear your S's for a minute.
My name is Sami Sutker. I think I'm pretty good with my S's.
Oh, God. Yeah. Can I have a tissue? Because
it was beautiful.
All liquid that was in your mouth is now in my eye.
Maybe you should get your head away from my mouth.
That's another solution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, why don't you think about those things before you spout out information that is false?
So I'll work on my placement of my head
and your S's,
and you can consider speaking in a way that's not offensive.
It's not offensive. It's accurate, and you know what? It was more of the defensive mode because you were trying to attack me, which was unjust.
So you're defensive, is what you're telling me.
I'm defensive because you're being offensive.
Okay.
That's how it works. You can't have offense without defense, bro. God, do you even pay attention when you watch football? Oh my goodness.
I don't think you understand.
They have offense and then they have defense and they play at the same time. That's how it works.
You're missing some key elements.
No, I'm not.
Of a football team.
Players?
They also have special teams.
Yes.
That's for the most special players.
But they still have to play against the defense,
they also
and the special teams also represents the offense. Do you not understand?
Okay.
It's just all grouped in together because I was trying to simplify a very technical concept to you, and it's very tougher than you're saying your S's.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you cognizant of that?
This is a great cold open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're a cold open.
As they say
when he comes into a room,
industry.
Everybody else is just freezing and trilling because he is just ice.
Because
everywhere
their
you go,
hearts
he's
are
so
open.
fragile. He can get chipped, and then he's got like frost, just emitting. It's a catastrophe.
What color is the frost that comes off me? Would you say?
Well, it is a grayish, bluish, goopy, gross. It is.
Are you sure that's frost?
Yeah, it's like going into a vodka container. Have you ever been to those places where you wear fur coats and try vodka in the freezers? It's like that. You just have that.
I don't believe in killing animals for fashion.
Well, you don't have to. It's not for fashion. It's for warmth. It's for protection and also to get inebriated.
I do believe in killing them.
Prioritize, bro.
I do believe in killing animals, just not for fashion.
Well, okay.
Okay, so you talk...
Well, I believe in utilizing the animal as much as possible in many capacities.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going to die, their spirit should move on, and you should also feel just as furry and fluttery as you can.
Have you ever owned a rabbit's foot?
I have not, because I think that's repulsive. I make my own luck, bro.
Okay. Where do you think luck comes from?
Luck?
Yeah.
Leprechauns? Duh.
Right.
Everyone knows that.
But not rabbit's
Rainbows.
feet.
No.
Is it possible luck
because
comes
why
from...
would because one a leprechaun, what's a synonym for a leprechaun?
A synonym?
Yeah.
A little green man?
No, see? Exactly. But for a rabbit, you could have a hair. Yeah, you could have a hair.
Did I just make your point?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
God, you are so not aware for somebody so cognizant.
Okay, so leprechauns bring luck.
Yeah, dude.
So have you ever had a bowl of Lucky Charms?
I have. Maybe.
What is...
Not often.
What?
No.
What are those little oat things made of? They say they're
Sorry, somebody
crunchy.
had to drive away real fast because they were upset about your line of questioning.
I'm considering doing the same thing.
Yeah. Good.
So
maybe because you're all frosty right now.
What is Lucky Charms made of? And does it bring you luck?
Dust.
It's made of dust. Like the remnants of...
It's remnants of other real cereals.
They scoop it off the floor of a woodworking shop?
Because there's all food coloring going on, and there's like dye and probably leftover Cheerios that had left flavor, and then they're like, we'll just dye this, and then we'll just pretend it's like a little red ugly thing, troll wannabe leprechaun, and tell people, hey, this is a lucky day, you get to start your day with like all these colors and these arrays, and it's supposed to be like supposed to be like the sprinkles of cereal.
Okay.
Like a rainbow.
Okay.
That's why. It makes your spirits rise.
What are some other sources of luck that you've found in your lifetime?
Sources of luck.
Yeah, where does luck
again,
you?
I make my own luck.
But you also said a leprechaun gives you luck.
A leprechaun.
You didn't make leprechauns.
You said where it came from, so I told you probably leprechauns, and that does work when you just find money. Like, how lucky do you feel when you find a penny on the ground or a dollar in your pocket? You feel pretty freaking lucky, bro.
So you're gonna tell me how I feel?
I didn't say you, because you have no feelings because you're ice cold.
Okay.
God, keep up today. What is with you?
Well, you know what? That brings me to our headline of the episode.
Oh, okay. We're a newspaper. Gotcha.
Yes. Well, we're here to bring the information. We're here to bring the news. And news also means new. And right now...
And also, he doesn't want to say the S in news. Did you guys catch that?
Right now...
He wants to say, it's the new, because I can't say S. He goes, news.
Sami, I don't know if you know this, but we as a society are currently entering what they call a new normal.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't know what this old normal is.
That's my question. Were you ever normal?
No.
Okay.
Because when you create your own luck, that is not norm.
People
rely of other people to define their definitions. Like, you're asking me, what is luck? What is that? And it's like, fine, I'll show you the way. I will be your guru, okay? I'll be your luck guru if I have to.
I think part of this new normal that we're embarking upon is this sort of virtual living, connecting with people elsewhere without even having to leave the house. Right, because
telephones never did that, nor the mail. Nor the mail.
Mail?
Mail.
Okay, it's 2020.
Well...
We don't see gender.
Well, I'm not saying gender. I'm saying mail.
I don't see gender.
I'm saying mail.
Wait, do you mean email?
Like Pony Express style mail.
Do you mean...
U.S. Postal Service mail.
Oh, you're talking about texting.
I'm not talking about texting, because that is
where you send letters.
Do you know what texting originally was? Just go back to the caveman times, and that was hieroglyphics. Everyone knows this, Adam.
Right.
It's not new communication. We all think everything is new, but it's not. It's just the platform of the technology. Oh. It's the way that we have always operated. Human behavior has not changed, just our toys. Don't you agree with me? Don't you agree with me?
I agree fully.
Yeah.
I think that's a very brilliant perspective.
I know.
Now,
you know why that? Because I make my own luck, I make my own thoughts, and I make my own normal.
You've produced your own thoughts. The Egyptians are coming back. They're going to teach us how to walk like them.
Yep.
Okay. So the new normal in your perspective means we send mail to Egypt, and then they bring you luck? That's what you're telling me, right? Something like that.
That's what your uncognizant brain wants to process.
Wait, how do you pronounce it?
Uncognizant.
I don't think you need to jerk your head like that to say it.
I do too, because you need physical aids to learn how to speak and think.
Right. So speaking of physical, I think that is in the past. There is no more physical. The new normal is all distance. We don't go near people. We don't go near things.
Yeah, that's really not effective for people.
We don't do things like that anymore.
No, we are doing that. We did that in the plague of the Spanish plague. There's Spanish influenza. And people still touched each other because people still exist. It's not like Spain stopped making people. So physical stuff has always happened. It will always happen. And that's how humans operate until we operate ourselves and only make robots, and then that's when we will die.
It's a lot of word vomit. Okay. Do you feel like you're afraid of anything new that maybe you didn't see coming?
No.
How do you feel when
How do you feel? How do you feel? Because I feel like you're projecting what
Yes.
you want me to say.
That's right.
So you don't have to articulate it. That you are scared with a boy.
See, you're learning.
Yeah.
You're finally picking up social cues. That's
Social
good.
cues.
Okay, you're starting to understand the human behavior. It'll take you a while to get to maybe where I'm at. But
where are you at on this lack of distance?
So, to me, the new normal is a great opportunity to reevaluate maybe how we communicate with each other. You know, are you familiar with social media?
Social media?
Have you ever heard of it?
Nope.
You never heard of it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a great tool.
I've seen it.
I've
read it.
tool.
I haven't heard of it.
I don't think you understand your senses. Okay. So social media...
What senses?
Senses, I mean, you know...
What do I not understand?
To make sense of something... Often,
it's with pennies.
Yes. You go to a
Nickels.
bank. You go to a bank. You say...
What's a bank?
You say, hey, teller.
That is something that's disappearing.
Hey, teller number 4. Here's a $10 bill. I need you to make it into dimes so I can do laundry.
Why do you think
Thank you.
Why do you
now
think
we make sense?
Why do they call them tellers?
Because they tell you what to do with your money.
But like they don't. Whenever there's a man teller, they don't call him a tellum.
But a teller suggests.
Yeah, it's one of the few times that a word that
else?
should be that is feminized, which potentially it's not an equal rights word.
Oh, so do you think we need to tell the tellers it's
They
time
need-
to get with the new normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we're getting rid of them.
So a new normal.
That's why we're
for
using
tellers.
Venmo. That's why you're using PayPal. That's why you're using all these digital.
You're getting fired
devices.
up.
Yeah, man, because it's like pow, pow. It's a new thought, bro.
Okay, there's more. Apparently, there's more liquid in your mouth. I
Yeah.
thought you spit it all out earlier.
Nope.
Okay. So we need to tell the tellers their jobs are useless.
Yep.
Along with so many other people.
And they need to stop. Do you know what they do?
Have
those
you heard?
snakes at those banks.
Ooh.
Do you know what they do? You go in.
What do they do?
You go in and you just want to just put money into your account. Let's say.
I've been there.
And
yes.
then they just sign you up for a line of credit without your permission because
sure?
they present it. That has happened to me, homie.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And then I had to have a big hissy fit. And then I was like, I don't want to deal with the banks no more. So I use no banks. I use credit unions.
Okay. A new normal for you and how you manage your money.
I pivoted. And
A
that's
new
what people
normal.
need to do. People don't pivot and they need to pivot, okay? And that is something I learned early on in sports, okay? You need to be ready. You always have to be in the ready position so you can easily shift and then you can conquer.
You know, who should have won
and
an
that's how
Emmy
you go on the
for his
offensive.
work is Jeremy Pivot. He was really good.
No, that's pivoting.
He was great.
As Ari.
He was great.
He was gold, if you will.
Okay, so the new normal for
was an hard time.
you use
Don't
Venmo
rush.
to send money to the tellers
No,
at
I don't.
the bank.
I don't go to tellers no more.
You go on social media.
I don't go on social media so much.
You know, I'm going to
Yes, I
recommend.
do.
I'm going to recommend it. It's a great avenue to tell people information, and
Like
then
what?
you don't have to get any back.
What do you tell people? Like, why would anybody want to go and watch? What are you going to tell people what you eat or something? Are you going to tell people you worked out or something? Like, what do you do?
I'm confused.
What do you do on social media?
Well,
What do they need to tell them?
you do those things, and 'cause that way people know what you're doing, and that's what matters.
Do you?
And what you think in
No,
life.
you know what matters to me?
Well, not you specifically, but
You know
me.
what matters to me though
Is what
is
I'm
that
trying to
there's
tell
not enough conversations about string cheese.
Okay, maybe it's time. Is today the day?
I think today's the day.
Okay,
because
this
it's
is what I need to know.
It's the utilitarian best snack and travel cheese
Right.
of all time.
It's my favorite thing to keep in my utility belt. Mm-hmm. Okay, so string cheese. This is my question for you.
You ever heard of string cheese theory?
Do you eat your string cheese by pulling the strings off, or...
Chop it in half or take a chomp.
Let me finish.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm ahead of you because
Would you mind taking 4
leader.
seconds? Just 4 seconds for me to get a question out.
I will.
Okay, do you eat your string cheese by peeling the strings off,
I have.
or the other way to eat it is
Chomp.
to sprinkle it on oatmeal? How do you eat your string cheese?
I put honey and brown sugar on my oatmeal, so string cheese does not go on oatmeal. String cheese.
So in your old normal, maybe.
No, all my
But
normal.
in your new normal, maybe it's time to try new things. That's all I'm saying. Maybe who you are isn't who you should be.
I don't want dairy in my oatmeal, bro.
You should give it a shot.
Nope. Why? What made you get this enlightened idea of oatmeal and string cheese?
I'll tell you. I got an open mind. Yep, that's it. Got an open mind.
Open mind meaning what?
Open mind.
About what?
It means I let information in so
then,
I can better evolve.
But you don't file it away anywhere to be useful.
The times. I file it in my brain. That's where you put it.
I beg to differ.
Yeah.
You have said
Maybe
nothing
if
of
the
usefulness.
maybe if the tellers had an open mind, they wouldn't be going out of business right now.
Maybe.
As in essential workers. Okay.
I don't know what an essential worker
banks,
is.
That's the problem. You're not one.
I am essential.
You don't offer anything to the new normal.
I'm essential to the ambience of the world going round, okay? I am filled with tons of knowledge for a lot of things, and I'm just ready to share, okay? I need to be around more sponges, and you, Mr. Open
You're
Ice
not around a lot of
Cream,
sponges?
No, I'm not around a lot of
So
sponges.
this is what I need to know. Since you are so ready for the new normal, what does it look like?
I'm not ready for the new normal. I'm just
you?
just existing the same as I did if there are other normals.
So if you refuse to show people your bacon wrap on social media,
I don't eat bacon
and
wraps.
if you refuse to show people your bridge poses online, will you exist in the new normal?
What's a bridge pose?
Will you exist in
What's
the new
a bridge
normal?
pose?
The tellers don't exist anymore in the new
But what's
normal.
a bridge pose? Because
They're
that
gone.
sounds very troll-like, and that goes back to the leprechaun thing, and that's like, no.
See?
That's not luck, okay?
You're finally tying these ideas together so you can form a thought. I'm proud. But this is great.
I'm stumped.
Sammy, you're doing really well in the new normal. I didn't think you'd adapt that
No,
well.
because you're just like saying a bunch of nonsense like we're in a different world. We're in the same world. You just have to just shift your ideas just slightly and just find like, oh, what did I used to do? Okay,
Right.
this is what I can do. Because maybe what I was doing isn't working anymore.
Yes.
So if it's not working anymore, you just push ahead and you do stuff. You just do it till you realize, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Totally.
Period. It doesn't matter. It's just everybody's doing it at the same time.
Totally.
Which is just so lame.
Totally.
Think for yourself, people.
Totally. I disagree with everything you just said.
I disagree with your whole face.
So the Egyptians, they're trying to send us email so that we can learn how to adapt to the new normal without tellers and with social media avenues so we can tell people how
These
to
ideas
do
are
proper
terrible. This is like the Swiss cheese ideas.
proper
Jeez.
workouts to our peers. You know, I've also found social media is a great opportunity to tell all the people who don't know anything how to survive and live in the current world.
The current world?
Yes, because I have this information.
Why? Like, these people need to go away.
But they don't. And that's the problem. So now they need me. You know, you'd be really great at that.
Great at what?
Telling people how to live properly.
Well, what do you think I'm doing right now? I'm trying to... You're someone
I got a
filled
few
with
ideas.
so much misinformation that
few
I have to
ideas
fix it.
With what you're doing right now.
Yeah,
But
dude, I'm a savior.
This is a PG-rated podcast. I can't tell you exactly what's bubbling inside me right now.
That's because you're filled with ice. And it's
purple,
gas.
Purple gooey ice.
No, it's turning into gas, and gas later becomes
Grayish
ice,
hue,
dude. Like, I
purple.
solved your problem, okay? You are filled with too much gas.
Okay.
That's why your mind's open, because it's just like, it kills all your bad ideas, which there's just so many. A plethora. It must be cumbersome to be in your brain.
So what do you... Okay.
Dirty brain.
We're getting somewhere now. Where do you think I should aim to adapt to the new normal?
Where are you wanting to go?
Don't answer a question with a question.
No, it is a question, because I need to gauge.
This is not how information transfers.
I can't just tell you randomly what to do.
You know
if
all
you want
you need to know about me.
Okay, a personal trainer.
You know I have gooey fog in me.
Right.
You know I believe in bank tellers. And you know that I show my protein shakes to my Twitter followers.
You don't have Twitter followers.
So you know where I stand and how valuable I am.
You're sitting.
The new normal. What does it look like for me? Help me. You're my friend.
Yeah.
You understand
But
things.
where are you wanting to go with that diseased, troubled body of yours?
You'd make a great therapist.
I know. Because everybody wants excuses and be placated. It's like, nah.
Oh. Okay.
What?
I'm going to do this again.
Good.
And no, I'm not picking my nose.
Finally.
Okay. I'm just wiping that stuff off my face.
Good. I got a lot. I'm
All right,
fed
folks.
up.
All right, folks. So the new normal.
No,
what are you
where do
doing?
you want to go? Where do you want to go so I can let you have advice? Give me a specific of what are your ambitions or your goals that you need to do anything that you want to make progress towards.
Sammy, I think you're really overblowing these ideas.
I'm not overblowing
To
them.
get
I'm
to
trying
where you
to
wanna be-
solidify them, which is weird for somebody who turns into ice that doesn't understand how to solidify
I've
things.
achieved a lot in my life.
Okay. Well, what are those
And
accomplishments?
as I knock these achievements out, check them off the list, bam, 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 it's because I already got what it takes. So I think I'm immune
You keep
to a
on
new
saying
normal.
it as if I know what it
I'm
is.
agreeing with you. I'm immune to a new normal because, wait for it, there is no new normal. The Egyptians have been doing this for decades. And now we're just repeating.
See what I'm saying? How
Nothing's
influential I am?
new
He
under the
came-
sun.
See how good I am? I didn't tell him a thing, and he just took all of my words
Right.
and he reworded it in his mouth and said it out loud.
It happened
and
in my
then
mouth.
he now gets it.
I'm adapting to the
He
new normal.
gets it. That if you only have a problem
I
if
have
you
an open
feel
mind.
it's a problem.
I have an
If
open
you,
mind, and I've learned how to say things to you so you feel like you're being effective. Okay.
I am effective
That's what you're understanding.
because
Yes.
you are taking the confidence that I am passing along
Yes.
to you that if you have a problem, you only have a problem if you see it as a problem.
Ooh. That was
I know.
prickly.
I
Okay.
know. Why don't you ponder on that? Because
Okay. I'm going to water that plant because it feels good.
Yeah, you're going to grow.
Okay.
You're
Here we
going
are.
to Venus flytrap
We've
with
done it.
ideas.
So, folks, we would love to get some DMs and messages from you. Let us know what you're doing to adapt to the new normal. And if you've learned anything from Sammy today or from me, I know you've learned from me.
Or how not to mispronounce S's.
Right. There is a proper way to speak. Sammy one day will get there. She
Yes.
keeps her mind open,
I don't
being
need
adaptable.
to. When you're a guru, you don't need
She
to.
remains adaptable. She'll eventually fit into society. We hope. Okay.
I don't
that's
have
the
to fit
end.
in society.
That's the
Society
end.
has to fit into me.
Okay.
Boom, baby.
Send us a message. Thank you for following us.
Stop saying that you send us
on
messages.
Instagram. Tell us what you think.
Thank
Tell
you
us
for.
when you think the Egyptians are coming
No,
back.
this is what you gotta say.
Another good episode.
No, yeah, but you gotta say thank you for listening,
Oh,
and
yes.
we hope you tune in next time.
We know you'll tune in because
Not even we don't hope. We know.
you're gaining
You're
a
doing
lot
it.
from this, and we are happy to provide so you can
Okay,
survive
we're
in the
done.
new normal.
We're done. We're
We
done.
did it.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you.